Shalom, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahshua, Bashem Karkadesh. Double honors to the elder apostle, great no stone, citation, love, and teach all true sincerity. Um, it's gonna be called "The Lord is a terrible power." Uh, so this is Hebrews chapter 10, at verse 31. Excuse me. It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power." Because Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, they called him Al-Shadia. Uh, Al-Shadia, um, which means terrible demon-like power. Um, that's what those heathens called him, because it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, because the Most High could kill you, or and could bring you back. You know, bring you back and bring your body Salaki and bring you back in a messed up body, basically. He can, you know, do that, you know, because that's why a lot of those, you know, mentally challenged people, or those people that have deformed limbs, and, um, you know, people that come back, all messed up, that's not because, you know, their parents did that. Sometimes it's not even a genetic disorder. Most time that's, Yahweh and Yahshua judging them for what they did in their past life. You know, the Most High can, you know, do something, you know, terrible to you. You know, that's why it's a fearful thing. Uh, it's a fearful thing to, fall into His hands. So anyway, this is I'm gonna go to Isaiah 48. It's Isaiah 48, verse 7. It says, "They are created now, and not from the beginning, even before the day when thou heardest them not, lest thou shouldest say, Behold, I knew them." Um, and, or is it, 45? No, it was 45, Salaki. This is, Isaiah, Isaiah 45, verse 7. It says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things." So, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he created Salakia. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, he's he's he works on both sides, the the right side and the left side. He grows, he creates Salakia. He controls the right side, the right side angels and the left side angels, good and evil. You know, so if he wants to, you know, bring you back all messed up, your body being deformed, he can do that. That's why it's a terrible, thing. It's a fearful thing to fall into his hands. Because we're not supposed to fear, you know, Esau and other heathens. We're supposed to fear our power, because he can, um, kill us now and bring us back all messed up. Because he controls both sides. Like it says in the scripture I just read, Isaiah 45 and 7. I'm gonna get another one. I believe it says the same thing in Samuel, 1 Samuel. see if I can find it real quick. It's First Samuel. It's a lucky for being tongue tied. This is First Samuel 2 verse 6. It says, Yahweh killeth and make it alive. He bring it down to the grave and bring it up. So the Most High can kill you, and he can keep you alive. You know, he has the power over to keep you alive or to kill you. You know, he can orchestrate your death. You know, that's also another reason why I fear him. Because he can control if you're gonna die or not, if you're gonna live or you're not. Are you gonna wake up in the morning? You know, he controls that. Because we have no control over if we're gonna, you know, tonight could be your last night or not, or today could have been your last day. You never know when you're going to, go to the spirit world. You know, that's why it's important to have a healthy fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because Yahweh Shem Yahshai could end your life and could bring you back all messed up. I'm gonna go to Hebrews chapter 10. If I can get it right quick. It's Hebrews chapter 10 verse 17. Oh, no, it's lucky. Deuteronomy. It's Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 17. It says, "For Yahweh your power is God of gods and Lord of lords, a great God, a great power, a mighty and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward." So the Most High, he's not a respecter of persons. If he's going to, end your life, he's going to end your life, and nobody can do anything about that, because it's up to him if he wants to take you out or not. So he's not respecter of persons when it comes to judgment. Um, he says he's a mighty and terrible, and he doesn't take any what's the word? No bribes. If a judgment gotta go down, it's gonna go down, and it will be orchestrated. Because that's how it is done. Um, I'm go Slocky. Let me go to Psalms. Um, Psalms 47. It's Psalms 47 in verse 2. It says, for Yahweh Most High is terrible. For the Lord Most High is terrible." So Yahweh Shem Hashai, he's a terrible power. It says he's a great king over all the earth. So Yahweh Shem Hashai, he's a terrible power. Um, he's not a respecter of persons. You know, he'll even kill a king. You know, if he has to kill a king. You know, it don't matter what status you got. You know, um, the Most High can kill you at any time. He does that all the time. Like when he brings down these celebrities. Especially if the celebrity is Jake. You know, how about Shah doesn't care. If you have status in this world. You could die. Anybody, can die at any time. Anybody can be, judged at any time. So basically, uh, but I'm gonna go to Psalms 66 and verse 3. The Psalms chapter 66, verse 3 says, "Say unto Yahweh, how terrible art thou in thy works. Through the greatness of thy power shall thy enemies submit themselves unto thee, and all the earth shall worship thee, and shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name, Salah. Come see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing towards the children of men." So Yahweh Shem Shai, he's a terrible power. Um, you know, and those that all the enemies, uh, any enemy shall submit. Uh, you know, and it's a fearful thing that falls in the hand of the living power. I'm gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Kakadash, the ones to the other apostle, great millstone. Citation, you all can teach all truth and clarity, inshallah.